Well, since our COVID-19 concern line went operational about a week ago, we've received over 2,200 emails and calls. So we're getting about 250 concerns sent our way a day. When you compare that to the number of bylaw complaints and concerns we get in a year, it's around 8,000. So in little over 1 week, we received a quarter of the calls that we get annually. This weekend, working together with London Police Service, we proactively were out inspecting parks, ensuring that the citizens were adhering to the provincial emergency order. Numerous charges were laid for using soccer fields, baseball diamonds, skateboard parks, multi-use courts such as basketball, and for using playground equipment. Numerous verbal warnings were also issued. The most busiest area was in parks were skateboard parks, and there's a number of them throughout the City of London. So the fines are set by the province. It's $750. And then when you add the victim surcharge, it totals $880. The fines were issued for persons using soccer fields, baseball diamonds. Skateboard parks was by far the busiest. We also had issued a fine to somebody using playground equipment. So these areas are closed to the public. The areas are taped off. There's signage throughout the parks. Interestingly, on Saturday, the province issued a alert. So everybody's cell phone went off at around 2 in the afternoon. And it was very clear from the province, the instructions, that parks are closed. Stay inside where you can. If you need to get out, literally walk in your neighborhood. Parks are open for walkthroughs, but not for use for recreational purposes. And the city has gone one step further because they recognize as more and more people want to get out just to go for a walk, there are what's called pinch points within the City of London. So when you're on a pathway and then the pathway goes onto a bridge, onto a road, and that's why the city has closed a number of portions of roads and bridges, such as Blackfriars, for pedestrian use only. So to allow people that want to get out, walk through the parks, but social distance. There's an email and there's a phone number too, so they should go to the city's website. More information is linked to the city's website in terms of provincial websites and our local public health unit. Yeah, so our focus this weekend was to issue what's called Part 1s or tickets. So these are high fines for tickets. So when you compare that to a fine of something like littering, it's in the area of $100. The fact that the province put very high fines with respect to these non-compliance of the orders indicates that this is a serious issue, not only for the City of London, but for the entire province, if not globally. The other fines are where summonses are issued for court. So those are also available to us, and we have the discretion to issue those also. I just want to make note that we are in contact with our counterparts throughout Ontario. What occurred over the weekend in London was not unique to London. In Hamilton, 19 charges were laid. I know that in Brampton, a summons was issued, so the maximum fine there would be $100,000 for somebody hosting a backyard party. Now is not the time to host parties. Now is not the time to call up your buddies to shoot some basketball hoops. Now is the time to stay home. The focus of this emergency order is to save lives.